What is up, guys? Dzeeff here. Today is finally the day the TCG has gotten a new ban list. I've not seen any of the cards on this list. I'm reacting for the very first time, and I will say that this list is pretty hyped up. You know, obviously the community has been begging Konami for weeks to get this, and now it is finally here. So there's a lot riding on this. You know, people are really excited for a new ban list, and there's a lot that needs to be addressed on here. Mystic Mine hopefully is hit in some way. You know, Artifact Scythe is pretty annoying, and it's also up to Konami if they want to hit Sprite and Tier really hard, or if they want to go easy on them because they're newer decks. Let's take a look here though. So forbidden and limited lists, page updated 5. Wait, this isn't the new one. So this one, okay, here we go. Yep, effective from October 3rd. So that is just a week away or so, a little bit over a week. Let's see what we got. We'll go card by card. Fairy Tale Snow is back on the forbidden list. Okay, so it's possible that having a non-once per turn special summon ability that's also an infinite Book of Moon or infinite material is a little bit too powerful. I know a lot of people love this card. Obviously, if you watched Jesse Cotton's second place deck profile from YCS Niagara, you probably heard him talk about if this card should get banned or not. While this hit alone won't be enough to like completely cripple Tier, it definitely is a welcome hit, and hopefully that deck has more hits on here. But let's take a look. We'll keep scrolling. What else do we... What the hell? They banned Ronin Totem? Weird. So in the OCG, I believe that they first banned Toad, and then they just recently like limited a bunch of cards for the deck. But man, ban Ronin Totem. So I guess you could still technically make Toad unless that's also banned. But it's going to be kind of tough because without Ronin Totem, gosh, it's so weird. Man, ban Ronin Totem, a card from so long ago. But okay, Ronin Totem is now banned. What else do we got? What other crazy... Helki Fibrax banned! Get fucked, dude! Okay, that's such a good hit because obviously Helki Fibrax is banned in the OCG and in Master Duel, and it should have been banned in the TCG a long time ago. Hopefully this means over time they can bring back some cards that they banned specifically for Helki Fibrax being allowed to stay in the game. But yeah, that is a great hit. Okay, Helk should have gone a long time ago, but it is good to finally have it away now because seriously, fuck that card, and thank you to Konami for banning it. So far, so good. Oh my gosh, Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like the ban list so far. Maybe people are mad about that one, but that card is way too powerful. Gosh, holy shit. Okay, 4 really good hits so far, in my opinion. But, well, the Ronin Totem one was a little bit weird, but I can see what they were going for there. So at least 3 really good hits, and then 1 kind of weird one. Okay, let's keep going. No Xyz monsters banned. Okay, no Gigantic Sprite. That would have been a little bit early, probably. And then no Toad, obviously, because Ronin Totem got hit. Any spell cards? No spell cards. Trap card, though. Red Reboot got banned? What? Altergeists are back! Okay, that's kind of crazy though, because with Reboot at 0, it's pretty hard to play against like these back row decks. Man, Reboot got banned. This list is crazy. Okay, let's keep going with the limited cards. I gotta keep going just to see what's going on. We have, oh, what do we got here? Steam the Cloak going to 1 copy per deck, a card that was banned because of Helki Fibrax. And then Cyberjar. So if you remember with the last ban list, they unbanned some cards like Change of Heart and Yatagarasu and Time Steal that were old school cards that really did get people talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I sort of predicted back then that they would unhit another old school card on the next ban list, which is this ban list. And it seems like they have chosen Cyberjar. I did not pay attention enough to the banned cards to see if they had unbanned anything else. But Cyberjar is now back at 1 copy per deck. It's not going to do anything, but maybe we'll see if we can get a win with it in a video sometime. And then we have Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion, another card that was banned because of Helki Fibrax, now back at 1 copy per deck. I'm assuming that any of these tuners that don't do anything at 1 copy with Helk banned are probably going to go to 2 or 3 copies on the next ban list. Okay, what else do we got? So, what? Oh, because no Ronin Totem. Substitute is now legal. That still feels like there's probably some crazy combo with it, because while you can't really put the cards towards a Ronin Totem getting summoned a million times, surely just putting like 50 water monsters in your graveyard does matter, right? Man, it is crazy seeing Substitute back too. Okay, gotta come up with something crazy with that to do. Maybe some sort of combo deck. Any other limits here? Whoa, no. extra deck monsters, no spells. A couple spells here. Okay. What? We have first Spellbook of Judgment going to 1. Now, if I hadn't played Master Duel with Spellbook of Judgment just a couple days ago, I might be a bit more afraid of this, but I really don't think Judgment is that good, especially at 1 copy per deck, which does feel weird to say. The card was obviously very broken in the past, but it'll be interesting to see if anyone actually does anything with that in the TCG. And then we have a Pointer of the Red Lotus going to 1 copy per deck. Konami must have been sick of the 2 Trap Trick, 2 Sanctum, 2 a Pointer. I wonder if Sanctum's actually limited to them. But a Pointer is one of my favorite cards, but obviously very strong going first. You get the knowledge of your opponent's entire hand, and you can take out their best card. Pretty darn good. Let's keep going here, though. Okay, so that was it. Spellbook of Judgment and a Pointer to 1 copy per deck. On to the semi-limits and the unlimits. What do we have here? No new semi-limits. Okay. I guess Malicious is already semi-limited, huh? And then we have, okay, couple cards to talk about here. Dynamite Knight going to 3 copies per deck. Ben 10 going to 3. That seems like a mistake. Drytron are honestly pretty good, and Ben 10 going to 3 is going to make a big difference. Not really sure if I agree with that one. Shooting Riser Dragon, which for no reason basically was limited a couple formats ago, is now back at 3 copies per deck. We have Fusion Destiny going to 3 copies per deck because obviously Anaconda is banned. Nadir's Servant going to 3 copies per deck. A little bit worried about that one, but it was only at 2, so I guess 3 isn't going to be a huge difference. And then we have Trickstar Light Stage to 3. I'm sure people are very happy about that one. It just had recently gone to 2 copies per deck, so it makes sense to put it to 3. And then finally, Wall of Revealing Light, an old school sort of stall card that sometimes comboed with things like Hope for Escape and stuff like that. Life Equalizer is now at 3 copies per deck. This card probably should have been at 3 a long time ago. Yeah, this ban list is pretty good. Besides no hits to Mystic Mine, I'm pretty happy with it though, and I might be missing stuff here. It seems like they've really hit a few of these important tier cards, and obviously Sprite is going to be completely changed with only 0 copies of Ronin Totem, but we'll have to see what happens, because obviously those Ishizu cards are releasing pretty soon, and those are really going to buff the tier strategy, so we'll have to see what Sprite is able to do to make up for the lost Ronin Totem. Are they going to be able to play Toad anymore, or is that essentially a Toad ban? We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure we'll see people experimenting with some Aqua level 2 engines in the deck just to make Toad a little bit easier to summon. Anyway, that is all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, what are you excited about from this ban list? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Was it worth the wait? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I'll see you later though. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.